there's still a strong private sector in Ukraine, and we heard that President Zelensky also said in his speech that for those that are in solidarity with Ukraine, you will remember, and they will also do well when it comes to business in Ukraine. This 43 million people, and it's still a powerful nation. We have with us also Yulia Kiryanova, CEO of Smart Holding, impactful company in Ukraine. And I was wondering, how can you run your company in the middle of war? How is it with employment? Are people coming to work? How can you run your business?
Yes, we are, as the whole business society in Ukraine does. But maybe we start from the small introduction. We are the strategic investor in Ukraine, operating in more than 8 industries, with quite a diversified portfolio. But first of all, I would like to reflect on Mr. President said in business terms. Actually, I'm in business for 20 years. All these years, I work 24/7. And I see how business community does the same. We survived the crisis of 2008, the beginning of war 2014, pandemic crisis. Also, we survived all the elections, you know, and this is a challenge for the business, not just to operate, but to develop further. And we are like Alice in Wonderland. We have to run quicker to stay where we are. And we are not staying where we are. And you can see it by the numbers in the Ukrainian economy. So, and unfortunately, this is not the hard work that brought us to this stage, but the war. And I would say that the war impact is unprecedented. So, looking back at 2014, we didn't experience that much of a pressure on all industries in the country. Our business portfolio has 3 key industries to the economy. 2 of them are export-oriented, steel industry and agriculture, as well as gas production. So let me brief you on what's going on in big numbers for you to understand what is the scale. So in steel industry, in 21, we produced, the whole industry produced 23.5 million tons of steel products and merchant pig iron. Now, and we exported 80% of that. Now it dropped to 8 something and 6 to be exported. This is 1/3. And the reason of that, actually, we have a stake in the largest steel and iron ore producer, Metinvest, and we contribute 70% of exports to the entire export of the country. 2 steel mills went out of operation in Mariupol for the reasons you know. There are some other businesses that are not operating, and this is 53% of the steel industry in general. Iron ore is a different story because here the export channels are not working well, therefore we just do not increase production enough to be able to export everything. On the gas industry, I would talk about agriculture now. In agriculture, the key export products are corn and wheat. We produce 54% less of corn and 35% of wheat. We have a company, Harvest, that is among top 10 agrarians in Ukraine, and we have lost 68% of arable land. So the gas is 22% down. I may continue that. But to wrap it all, I would say that Throughout our portfolio, we see more than 50% down in the production. However, there is a good news. We are alive. And by saying that, I do not mean only that we struggle every day and keep going with all our employees. I am saying that we are looking in the future. And yes, this is when you stop thinking about the future, you are dead, and the enemy wants us dead. So we are alive.
Thank you. Thank you.